We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Ramos has got it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Digging in, Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Here's the 1-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Freddie Freeman is the second out of the opening frame. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Albies stands at second with 2 gone. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The set and the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Chopper to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. It's the Braves 0. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brandon Nimmo.
Pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up, and there's one gone to start the night. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production from the 7-hole these days. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Beautiful diving stop to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. (2-0) to Adam Duvall.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it comes, 2-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is 6. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Back up the middle. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Here's Robbie Cano now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Cano waits on the first pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hernandez into the windup. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box now, Steven Matz. He grounds it sharply to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The shortstop, Rosario.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the belt, the pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 3.
Austin Riley.
First delivery to him on the way. Riley, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's Cano now at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
So here now's the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Hit to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Ball.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. On to first, and very quickly two are gone here in the home third.
Up next to the Mets, the left fielder, Davis.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
And he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hernandez comes set. Here's the 0-1 down the third baseline. Ramos is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's it down.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for 1.
You're out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
That's outside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here's the 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Duvall.
At the plate, Adam Duvall, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. At the plate, Steven Matz, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Fouled away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. So here's Brandon Nimmo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Jeff McNeil is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Back goes Markakis to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We played 4. It's now 4-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2. Line towards center field, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
The batter. The shortstop. Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batter. Third baseman. Austin Riley.
Settling in now, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Comes set with the 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter. The pitcher. Felix.
Ronald Acuna is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out here and a runner at second. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To short. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Braves strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, thanks, Heidi. Sean Newcomb, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Albies backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Reined in. Now another 1-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Albies scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next to the bat, the right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Here comes the first pitch. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. So up steps Ozzie Albies to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's right there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Count 1-0.
Ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that retires the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So striding in, Robinson Cano, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Eduardo Nunez.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 42, Robert Gesellman.
Digging in now, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Adam Duvall.
Here comes the first pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. This pitch is popped up. Rosario moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Striding in, Austin Riley. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball that time.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
One left for Atlanta. They trail it 4-1.
Seventh inning, correct.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
J.D. Davis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
the batter, the first baseman, Pete.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Duvall is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Ender Inciarte is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 42, Ender Inciarte.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1-0 the count. Popped up. Cano shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
That's out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Braves strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Shane Green.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So coming to the plate, Jake Marisnick.
The right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Second baseman.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Duvall is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Runner at second, one away, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Michael Conforto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42, Michael Conforto.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Conforto comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Comes set and the 0-1. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 1. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 42, Seth Lugo.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. Liner towards second, but there is the second baseman Cano for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Duvall.
Now in the box, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Count is 2-1.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Dansby Swanson would be next. Final strike for the Braves. He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now batting, Dansby Swanson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's got it, and the Mets will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Matz wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Felix Hernandez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Seth Lugo wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final